and welcome to 115 Day. For people who don't know, Element 115 is the thing that caused a lot of, the problems, the zombie issues in Call of Duty Zombies. So 115 Day, or the 15th of January, because Americans do their dates a little bit weird, has been a time for them to share some Zombies news. And Treyarch have done that this year. We've got a load of Zombies news just posted with quite a few surprises. So I'm going to check through it and react to it along with you. And yeah, we can sort of see what they've got planned for us. The first thing is just that there's going to be double XP for the next 6 days. And that's double XP, double weapon XP, double battle pass, and double gobblegum. So if you want to earn them, you can play for the next 6 days. But the big news is that we're getting the Tomb. This is the new Zombies map. I can't say I love that logo with the kind of blue glow around it, but maybe it'll grow on us. That's launching on January 28th. That is a big piece of news, that we're getting a new Zombies map. I think lots of people expected us to get it maybe in Season 2 Reloaded, but more likely Season 3. But nope, we're getting it at the launch of Season 2 on January 28th, which as of when I'm recording this video, when this news went live, that's just 13 days away. So that's just a couple of weeks away, which is very, very exciting indeed that we're getting a new Zombies map that soon. Also, a little bit weird, or it seems weird to me, that it's on a Tuesday. That's not normal, is it? But anyway, apparently we're getting it on Tuesday, January 28th. That's when Season 2 goes live, and we're getting this. That's really close to when we had Citadel de Mort. Just absolutely crazy. So it says, after surviving the horrific events at Citadel de Mort, Weaver, Grey, Carver and Mayer follow Gabriel Kraft's final words to a nearby excavation site to secure the Sentinel artifact. Built on the remains of ancient burial grounds with suspected origins dating back to 2,500 BCE, these catacombs went undisturbed for centuries until the early 1900s, and what lies beneath may run deeper than anyone ever imagined. As rumours have it, a British archaeologist by name of Sir Archibald Fotherington Smythe conducted an excavation at the site back in 1908 with grand expectations. Although no one can say for sure what became of him, a handful of photographs from his doomed expedition have recently surfaced. So we've got a few pictures from it. I assume, by the way, this new screenshot at the top, this is it. I mean, we've seen the screenshot before. It's interesting that, it looks a little bit like an artwork somehow. Like it's got this kind of painterly filter on it. But you can see the Arsenal machine and armour there. So, yeah, clearly this is what it looks like. It's a big pit. It looks like it's going to have like a central hub area with the big face in the bottom. I think I saw on someone else's video, maybe one of Mr. Offwaffle's videos, that face is also on the statue that you see in the room that you open up at the end of Citadel de Mort. Anyway, and it looks like you've got this hub area and then there's going to be tunnels going off in different directions. That looks like a bull up there, so maybe that'll be like the bull room, and then that's like a red bit, so maybe that'll be the red room, and so on. So, see if we can see anything in these screenshots. There's what is very obviously a door. That looks like a door that we need to open. It says, Marjorie, you would simply not believe this place. Dashed pyramids can go take a jump in the lake. What? So yeah. There's a tunnel, there's a door. It looks like maybe we'll be opening it. There's some swirlies on there. Very fancy. Lots and lots of skulls. So many skulls. It says, we've crafted a tomb to provide an experience similar to Liberty Falls. By far our most played Zombies map in recent years. That's interesting. They said recent years. I suppose they mean since Black Ops 4, because there hasn't really been good zombies since then. But yeah, the fact that Liberty Falls is the most played map, I don't think many people would have expected that before Black Ops 6 launched. I was one of the people, I played Liberty Falls more than anything. I grinded most of Nebula on it. But yeah, interesting. Featuring tighter play spaces with a focus on replayability, so a smaller map, I'd guess. Just like Liberty Falls, we're delivering plenty of side Easter eggs and even a reimagined wonder weapon inspired by our past. That's all we'll say about that for now. Now, the fact it says a wonder weapon makes me think this isn't like the staffs from Origins, I doubt, just because then there'd be more than one of them. This will be a remake of something that we've had in the past. Let me know in the comments what you think that'll be. As a reminder, every Zombies map in Black Ops 6 is an original location built from the ground up, so no remakes. We're not getting a remake of Origins. We're not getting remakes of anything else. Kind of interesting. It says built from the ground up for the mode, but that doesn't mean we can't enjoy a wink and a nod here and there. On that note, we're going for something a little more evocative with our Pack-a-Punch camos this time around. And what if we told you one of the most iconic SMGs in Zombies history was coming along for the ride? This sight, blithering well doth baffle and amaze. I suppose I shall have to thank Alistair for more than just the contents of his cellar. So here we go, there's another one of those doors. Notice that's like a triangle door. And there's a circle door there. I'm guessing the shapes will probably be important. Stay tuned for more details on the gameplay content coming to the Tomb and Zombies overall in the next week's Season 2 reveal blog. So we'll find out more about next week. But we do have the Tomb OST. So just in time for the new map's release, Treyarch's own metal maestro Kevin Sherwood and the rest of the audio team are hard at work finalising the original soundtrack for the Tomb. Keep an ear out for the full album at the end of the month. So that's kind of cool that we're going to get another full album of Zombies music. That's cool. It says that, like many of you, we have fond memories from back in the day when we used to tease the next Zombies map's Easter egg song in some pretty fun ways. This time around, you won't need to hit the game over screen for a quick hit of what's waiting for you in a tomb. Any guesses on who our guest vocalist would be? I'm not going to play that, because if I play that, it might get DMCA'd, so I'm not going to do that. But it does talk about some other stuff coming to Zombies, so we're getting a new map. That's huge. New map, the Tomb. I don't love what it looks like. It looks a bit bland, you know. It's a dusty hole in the ground. I have played through Indiana Jones and the Great Circle lately, so maybe, you know, it'll be a bit of a nod to that. It seems like with the photos and stuff, it's a little bit Indiana Jonesy. You know, so excavating and stuff. Hopefully it'll be fun. Hopefully the gameplay will be good. I'm just, you know, the fact it's a new map at all is more than we expected at the beginning of Season 2. So that can only be positive. So here's the quality of life changes they're talking about. You're going to be able to manually track up to 10 calling card challenges and camo challenges per mode to easily keep track of challenges you're progressing. That's awesome. I don't want to give them too much credit for this because it's something that we had in Modern Warfare 3 and then they took it away when Black Ops 6 launched. But we're getting it back, so that's good. If you're doing camo challenges, it's really nice to know whether the stuff that you're doing is counting, especially when there's some slightly weird challenges. It'll be interesting to see, like, with the calling card challenges. I guess you can't do it with Dark Ops. I'm guessing you can't set those, so you won't know if that's counting. But it'll help, anyway, to know whether stuff's counting. And it says there, challenges that are nearest to completion will display if you haven't selected 10. So that's cool. The co-op pause in matches where everyone's in the same party. The party leader will now be able to pause for everyone. That's absolutely awesome. Like, that would be super useful. Say when we're going for world first Easter egg hunts. Being able to say to everyone, okay, we're going to pause now and everyone can go to the toilet, everyone can go get a drink. Absolutely awesome. Love that. AFK kick loadout recovery. If a player gets kicked for going AFK, they'll be able to rejoin and restore their loadout. That's really interesting. So sometimes, you know, because there wasn't pause before more than anything, people would need to go AFK for a little bit. If you got kicked, then when you came back, you'd be given some essence, but you'd lose your guns, lose your perks, all of that stuff. Sounds like you're getting that back, so that's pretty amazing. Separate HUD presets for Zombies and multiplayer. That's quite handy if you want to set stuff up a little bit differently. To be honest, I haven't actually played with the custom HUD at all since the game came out. I think I changed the minimap and that was it. So I haven't really noticed that there wasn't separate ones for Zombies and multiplayer. That's kind of crazy that they weren't separated. And then, oh, there's some information about directed mode here. So it's saying 480 million hours have been put into Black Ops 6 Zombies. That doesn't mean anything to me. I don't know. Is that a lot? Is that not much? I don't really know. And it's saying that the main quest completion across both Zombies launch maps didn't get past 4% before the release of directed mode. But then, since directed mode launched, that doubled up to 8.23%. That's still less than I would expect, maybe. So, out of the people that have played Zombies, so not including all the people that played Call of Duty that haven't played Zombies, just the people that have played Zombies, only 4% completed it before directed mode, and then only 8% after directed mode launched had completed, I guess that's, oh, it's the average main quest completion rate. I do wonder if it's like higher for Liberty Falls because it's a bit easier and it was there at launch, and then probably the lowest for Citadel de Mort, because I imagine there's lots of people that played Zombies at launch and then haven't played it since. But that's still surprisingly low to me. I know the Easter egg completion rates are always lower than people think, and people who are in the Zombies community always kind of think, oh, surely anyone can do the Easter eggs, they're so easy. But then, like, the vast majority of normal people just have no idea what's going on with them. Or, you know, they can't be bothered to go look up a guide on how to do it or anything like that. They're not interested. So, yeah, that's interesting that over 90% of people who have played Zombies haven't completed a main quest. So it's saying that they're excited to welcome so many new players into Fold with a new feature, Onward and Upward. Sounds like they might do more to try and make that work. It is really interesting that they've put directed mode in that literally tells you what to do, and then there's still 90% of people haven't done it. That's kind of interesting. Like, what else could I do other than offering better rewards, I guess? Like, better camos and things. Camos that would work in other games. If you had, like, a really cool camo that you could then use in Warzone and multiplayer, I feel like you'd probably get a lot more people using it. But, I don't know. We're doing it, but we'll see. So, it's talking a little bit about how the Pack-a-Punch names get turned into things. Like, lots of them are jokes. So, there's a big, long list of the jokes, so that's fine. And then there's the abomination that they had over at COD Next that they were trucking around. So that's pretty cool. And then there's some posts from the Call of Duty community. I think that's, you know, that's lovely. Fine. Okay, there's a lot of them. And then after that, just a bit of a thank you. Obviously, them talking about the fact, if anyone didn't know, the Treyarch offices are very close to where the fires have been happening in California. So they've been talking a little bit about that obviously that's something that will affect people. Because bear in mind, even if the fire hasn't quite reached where the studio is, it's still affecting where these people, you know, might live, or where their family might live, or where they have to commute from. So that's a big deal. And then that's kind of the end of it. So yeah, the big news really is the Tomb. The Tomb is going to be coming out on January 28th. Of course, I will be going for World First. I'll have to work out who my squad is. Hopefully, I'll be able to play with Dalek again. If you want to see that, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and I will see you then, ready for an Easter egg hunt much sooner than we expected.